What's up, everybody? It's Meech. You're tuned into On the Radar. First and foremost, I want to salute to everybody who's been putting in their orders at radarplusnutrition.com. Salute. It's been very overwhelming, but you know, I'm not complaining. That's what it is. But definitely salute. Salute to everybody who's been putting in multiple orders. Salute to everybody who's been recommending their friends, sharing us on social media. Salute to everybody who has been sending in their testimonials and reviews. You can see some of those testimonials and reviews on the website right now. Now, before I forget, so we're running low on purple sea moss. So if you want the purple, you're going to have to grab it up now before it runs out, because I will not be restocking right away. I have a surplus of everything else, the Irish, the gold, and the multi. So I want to get some more of that stuff out before I restock the purple. So get it now while we still have it. Let's get into why we're here. I want to give you some information about Bladderwrack and let you see why it's one of the 3 superfoods that I have included in our powerful SBB formula, right? So you can see, like I said, from some of the testimonials and reviews on our website. So you can see that it's legit. People are loving it, and people are getting a lot of great benefits from it. So the scientific name for Bladderwrack is Fucus vesiculosus. It's a seaweed that's found on the North Sea coast, the Western Baltic Sea, the Atlantic, and the Pacific Ocean. So it gets around. Bladderwrack can be eaten whole. It can also be added to teas and smoothies, and it goes great, of course, with sea moss and burdock root. That's why it's in the SBB formula. They have Bladderwrack has more vitamins and minerals than any leafy green that we grow on land. So this includes kale, spinach, collard greens, whatever greens you can think of. Bladderwrack smashes it in content. So think about that. You know, it's something that, you know, people don't really talk about, and it's not used enough. So it's definitely a superfood. Bladderwrack is an iodine source, and it has been used to treat thyroid gland swelling due to iodine deficiency. The thyroid helps, if you don't know, to regulate our hormonal and metabolic activities in our body. It's high in soluble fiber, and it's high in protein. It's also low in carbs, and it's low in fat aside from the omega-3 fatty acids. It's also low in calories. It has about 5 calories per serving. It's a great source of iodine, like I said, good for your thyroid. It has it's great for calcium, which is good for your bones. It has antioxidants, which keeps your cells healthy, helps to prevent cancer, as well as allowing your body to function more efficiently. Seaweeds also help to stabilize your blood sugar. They're good for your heart health, and they are prebiotic. Now, a lot of us most of the time hear about probiotics. So what are prebiotics? If you don't know, prebiotics are living strains of bacteria that add to the population of good bacteria in your digestive system. Prebiotics act basically as good as food for the bacteria. It stimulates the growth amongst the pre-existing good bacteria. So it's basically like fertilizer for your gut. It has been said that Bladderwrack gives a boost to our metabolism, which helps with weight loss. It also helps us to suppress appetite. So, of course, if you're eating less, you can lose more weight. Bladderwrack can also help with your vision. There's high levels of beta carotene in Bladderwrack, and it's ideal for people with vision disorders. Beta carotene is an antioxidant that directly neutralizes free radicals in the eyes and cornea. It slows down the macular degradation and prevents development of cataracts. So anybody's dealing with cataracts or just your vision's off a little bit, try some Bladderwrack. It's anti-inflammatory. If you suffer from gout, arthritis, hemorrhoids, or skin irritation, Bladderwrack reduces the irritation, swelling, and the pain in those areas. Bladderwrack contains a fiber called fucoidin, a unique type of fiber that has many benefits, including it being antiviral, anti-tumor, anticoagulant, and it has anti-arthritic properties. It also improves digestion. One of the many different fibers found in Bladderwrack includes alginic acid. Alginic acid relieves constipation and promotes a smooth digestive process. It also helps relieve excess gas, bloating, and cramping, and more serious issues like gastric ulcers and colon cancer. It's also good for heart health. Bladderwrack has high levels of HDL cholesterol. This prevents a buildup of plaque in your arteries, which also helps to lower blood pressure, and it reduces the risk of stroke and heart attacks. It's also good for anti-aging. Bladderwrack has many minerals that helps to boost the skin elasticity. I think did I say that right? Elasticity. Yeah, I said that right. And slows down the aging process. Bladderwrack is not good for pregnant women or women that are breastfeeding. There also is some research that would suggest that Bladderwrack, it makes it harder for women to get pregnant. So if you're looking to get pregnant, it's not good to take Bladderwrack. Also, obviously, if you want to get pregnant and you're breastfeeding. But on the flip side, something like sea moss is actually good for people that are, pregnant. So I would look these things up just to be safe. Ask your doctor, look these things up for yourself. But overall, Bladderwrack combined with sea moss is super, super potent and super powerful. And when you mix it with burdock, it just puts it over the top. But again, don't just take my word for it. Look it up, do some research. Also look at the reviews on the website. Now, one thing you do want to be careful with if you're taking anything from the sea moss, Bladderwrack, the SBB formula, any of that stuff, you want to make sure, you want to be careful that you're not consuming too much iodine, because you have sea moss that has iodine, you have the Bladderwrack that has iodine, and although it's great for people if you have a deficiency, you still want to make sure you don't take too much. And if your body doesn't need it, it can cause adverse reactions. So like anything, don't be afraid of it, but just do your research, consult your doctor, and make sure you do these things and take the right doses and all of that. For anybody that wants to know, you can find this information on the website, but you get 60 capsules, 30 servings each container, so it'll last you a month. It has 500 milligrams of Bladderwrack, 500 milligrams of burdock, and 500 milligrams of Crondis crispus, which is sea moss. So if you're wondering what kind of sea moss, it has Crondis crispus, real Irish sea moss. So if you have any questions, any comments, if you want to leave your testimonials and reviews, hit me up in the email, but also hit me up in the comment section. If you have anything to share with your experience with the SBB formula, definitely leave it in the comment section. So like I always say, we can help each other. So people don't just have to take my word for it. They can take your word for it, because this stuff is helping a lot of people, and people are having a lot of good results, and people are coming back for more. So salute to everybody once again that have been showing support. And till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Please hit that like button, show your support. Definitely hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted the next time something comes across the radar. Salute.